Hi guys, so I'm actually going to be really awkward in this video because it is the first video I film with pretty much everybody in this house, and I live with like 7 people and my room is like right next to the kitchen, so I am really like self-conscious of people hearing me because the walls in this house are so thin. It's not awkward, but I'm just like a really awkward person that like I'm gonna make it awkward. Does that make sense? So today I am gonna be attempting to do like an insta baddie kind of glow up look. So I would definitely say I'm not like in any of my pictures. I don't even try to be like, I'm just not an insta baddie. Like I wouldn't even say that I fit into like an aesthetic on Instagram or like a kind of style. I feel like I'm just somewhere in the middle, and some days I go one style, no day I go another. It'd be quite nice if I could have one and like stick to it, but when I kind of think of like insta baddie, like the first person that kind of pops in my mind is like Jordan, I can't say her last name, Jordan Liscoom. I think I'll pop a picture in, but she's the kind of person that comes into mind when I think insta baddie because she just looks insane. Also, another thing, I got my nose pierced. So it was like the most spontaneous thing ever. Literally, we went to Toast Bay for drinks and we got a bit too drunk, and then we were like, you know what, let's go get some piercings. That is probably like the most spontaneous thing I've ever done in my whole life, which is actually kind of sad, but I'm still kind of adjusting to it. I don't know if it suits me or what. Let me know what you guys think. I need to wait 8 weeks and then I can change it, but once it's healed I'm gonna put a nose ring, I think, because I just don't think studs really suit me. But yeah, I'm gonna start with this look, otherwise this video is gonna be so long. I'm just gonna prime my face with some pore filler by NYX. How do I explain it? I want to use less makeup, but I want it to look like there's enough to kind of cover everything up. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna go in and try to use like some concealer first, and then if that doesn't kind of make it look nice, I'll then just put foundation on. But I just don't want to cake myself up, if that makes sense. Like I want it to look really light. Also, one thing, I really need to work on making my room look cute, because at the moment this is my background and it's just my things hanging down. I mean, I've got some leaves here, but you can barely see it because I'm standing in front. But I really need to work on making my room a lot more nicer. So I'm not going to add any foundation. I'm just going to stick with concealer. Actually, I'll do my brows first. So what I'm going to do is, because I feel like the brows, people who are like, I feel so cringe saying insta baddie, but like I feel like people who kind of have that look, they make their brows look so natural but so nice, so that like you're questioning if that's how their brows naturally look. If you are born with nice brows, you are literally like the luckiest person ever, because I would love that. I would love to have naturally nice brows. And lashes as well, actually. I feel like I don't have anything nice naturally, honestly. Like it's actually low-key depressing. Right, so I'm gonna use the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, and I'm gonna lightly kind of try and define it. I just realized how ugly I look in that kind of angle, and that's actually really upset, but we're going to continue. This is a glow up after all. So I'm now going to use Gimme Brow by Benefit just to kind of add a bit more definition, volume, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to do that. Honestly, I'm so bad at doing makeup videos. I literally just use the product, forget to say what it is. I'm going to be using the 3D brow tones by Benefit. I got the big brow Benefit set last year, and honestly I recommend it to anyone. Like it is the best thing I've probably bought makeup wise in a very long time. Now I'm going to use concealer. I'm going to get a flat brush and some concealer, and then I'm going to try and like define it more and make it look a lot nicer, because right now they look very big and bushy, which is not the style I'm going for. So I feel like I have defined that quite well. I don't like how harsh it is here though, so I'm gonna go back and try and like make it a bit lighter, if that makes sense, because I find it really annoying using like a big brush. I'm gonna take a small brush and try and blend it out a bit, because it just looks grim if it's all clumpy and horrible. I'm then gonna use the setter to try and make the brow hairs actually like stick up a bit more, because you know, why not? I'm now gonna set my makeup and powder. I'm just using the Rimmel Stay Matte one, which every girl probably owns. So I feel like contour is the thing that will basically change this look. If it doesn't go well, then this is literally like a failed video, and there really will be no point in even posting it. I'm gonna go in first with Hoola by Benefit, and I'm going to use a big brush like this. This is actually a hack that I saw on TikTok. So what you do is you grab like a lighter bronzing shade. So Hoola is lighter than Bahama Mama, so I'm going to grab this one. You put quite a bit on, and then you go like that in like a 3 shape, if that makes sense. You go like that. It builds like a kind of foundation to go in within the Bahama Mama, so I'll show you what I mean, and hopefully you'll get what I'm talking about. So you just start from the top here, then you go like that, then I go like that, and then you go like that. and you do that for a few times and it should kind of start to create a little bit of definition. So it looks really orange now, but just trust the process. So you do that, then I'm going to do that the other side as well to kind of make it even. So as you can see, it literally has made such a difference already. I just kind of use it as like a base, and then I fill in exactly where I want it to be more defined. This isn't something that I learned to do on TikTok, but what I do as well is because I like to contour my nose a bit, just because I feel like my nose looks really boring and just like big, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to go and grab the hula as well, and I just use a little brush like this, and I'm just going to go in and like contour how I want it to be. So I make sure that I go from like here all the way down, because I think this bit is the most important bit in making your nose contoured. And yes, it's going to look very orange, but you have to trust the process, like I said. The first brush I used was this big, and now I'm using one this big. So you're going to grab the smaller one and the darker shade of contour you have, and then you're just going to grab a bit and you're going to put it in like the desired places that you want to be more defined. So I'm going to go a bit more into my cheekbones and a bit more into like this part, but not too much. I mean, it looks very orange, but it is way more defined. I'm gonna go a tiny bit more in with my nose with this as well. So you can use an actual sponge if you want, but I don't like it being like a very harsh defined line, so I'm going to use a brush. So get a setting powder, whatever you have. I'm just using a Laura Mercier one. Just going to pop a bit onto the lid. I'm just going to use the duo fiber brush to do this and just define it like that. So I'm just going to blend around until I kind of feel like I'm happy with the way it looks. So I'm now going to use a very, very small little sponge to define my nose and to kind of cover up the contoured thing. So now I'm going to I'm not going to use a really bright blush, because I feel like bright blushes make you look really cute. So I'm going to try and use a darker one. I'm using Dallas, which is actually quite a dark one. I look so like... It looks so bad on camera. Why does it look so bad? Right, I need to sort this out because it should not look this bad. Where is my brush? It definitely looks a lot better now. So all I did was I used some setting powder to kind of blend it out a bit more, and it's nowhere near as orange as it was, so thank God for that. For now, this is how it's going to look. I'm going to get some proper lighting when I show you my finished look, so that you can trust my opinion and see that I'm actually not looking like a bloody clown, because right now I am. I'm just gonna do a line on my nose and then I'm gonna like blend it out. Okay, so that's my nose done. Right, so I've done a tiny bit like this. Oh, I'm using the Clinique Chubby Stick. It's just the highlighter one. I think I'm gonna go in with a powder that I have as well, but I'll show you that in a second. Now I'm also gonna attempt to do a wing, like a eyeliner wing. I don't know why I said a wing. An eyeliner wing. To finish off my highlight, I'm just going to be using the Urban Decay Illuminator like that. And I'm just going to put some on top where my cheekbones are to make it a bit more glowy. So I'm just going to use the Modern Renaissance, and I'm going to use the colour Cypress Umber. I think that's how you say it. And I'm just going to create a winged look using the eyeshadow. I feel like brow liner is really in at the moment. I need to tidy that up because I feel like I need to make it a bit more neater, but it's not going too bad so far. I'm now going to try and define it a bit more. I'm going to use a flat brush just to go in and just to kind of make it look nicer. Right, now I'm going to put mascara on and lipstick. I use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I also use the Lash Sensational. So I just put this one on and I follow it with this one. So I just moved places to show you the difference in lighting. So my makeup is very clearly not like that bad, not patchy. The lighting outside is just natural lighting obviously, so don't know what was going on there, but it made my makeup look so bad, and I just wanted to clarify that it really was not that bad. I should have just filmed in this angle. I just didn't like the background. It's so plain and boring, but I think I'm just gonna do this next time because it was just such a faff, and I feel like this whole video is literally all over the place, so I'm so sorry if it was to you. I don't know, let me know in the comments if you think I did a good job and if you think I actually look like an insta baddie. If you guys don't think that, I'm not going to be offended. Genuinely, I'm just intrigued to know, because I don't know, I feel like the nose piercing kind of helps me to look a bit more like badass rather than just like sweet innocent Sophia. I don't know, let me know if you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. If you have made it to the end, thank you, because this video really was all over the place. But let me know if you want me to do any other kind of aesthetic looks or anything like that, because this was actually quite fun to film. I really enjoyed doing it. But yeah, also let me know what you think about my nose piercing, because I'm still kind of 50-50, not really sure how I feel. I feel like it looks a lot better once I've got makeup on, I can't lie. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe because it really helps my channel, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.